Attention creatures, the ocean current is extra strong today, so please be careful and find a safe place to go.
Do you need some help getting to safety?
No, I'm moving. Should be there by Thursday.
Here, let me help you.
Oh, I'm early. Thanks, Octonauts.
Ahoy, friend! Did you hear the warning? Can't understand you, matey. Why are you talking like that? All I heard was yaddy daddy baddy bay. Can you speak a bit slower, please?
I said I'm Jimmy the jawfish, and I'm going home to my burrow, which is right there, and my mouth is full of eggs!
Oh, I dropped my eggs!
That's Jerry. And Jojo. Oh, and little Janie. Looks just like her mother, Joan.
Here, get this one. Last one. The current! The current swept his eggs away.
Don't worry, we'll find your eggs.
Every last one of them. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, the current has carried away 10 of the jawfish's eggs. Our mission is to find them and return them to their father's mouth.
Mouth? Why would anybody keep eggs in their mouth?
Jawfish dads are mouth brooders, Tweak, which means that they protect their eggs by keeping them in their mouths until they hatch.
See?
The ocean can be a very dangerous place for a tiny egg. There are a lot of fish who might like to eat them.
Then we'll have to find the eggs right away. Dashi, can you track the path of the current?
Activating current tracker. The current has travelled along these cliffs, over these geysers and through this rocky trench.
Then that's where we'll find the eggs. Here's the plan. Shellington, you stay with the jawfish at his burrow.
Yes, Captain.
Dashi, you stay here and keep track of the current. Kwazii, Peso and I will split up and search for the eggs. Yes, Tunip, you can help look for the eggs too. Tweak, those eggs are small and delicate. We'll need...
Something to collect them in? I've got just the thing, Cap. Egg vacs! These'll suck the eggs right up and keep them safe until you get them back to the jawfish. I also changed your air tanks into special booster packs. Just press this button and you'll get a boost of speed to help you swim against the current.
Good work. Tweak, open the octo hatch. Peso, you search along the cliffs.
Got it.
And Kwazii, you search by the geysers.
Aye, aye, Captain.
I'll search the rocky trench. Octonauts, let's do this.
These are the cliffs. And that is an egg. There you are, nice and safe.
Oh, cute egg. Kind of looks like that one.
Oh, yes, thank you so much. Oh, that was easy. Any others around? There's one. That manta ray is eating everything in sight. Activating booster pack. Easy, Peso. Flippers down. Lead with the beak. Got it! Sorry, manta ray. You'll have to snack on something else.
That's not very nice, is it?
Let's get you back to your dad.
You found an egg, Tunip. Let's see. Oh, Tunip, that's a pebble. Keep trying.
Here you go. 3 eggs, safe and sound.
I think he said that's Joseph, Josephine, and Judith. Captain, 3 eggs have been returned safely to the jawfish's mouth.
Well done. Thanks, Shellington. 1, 2, 3, 7 more to go.
Captain, I've reached the geysers. Whoa! Aha! Gotcha! Hello, mateys. Captain, I've rescued 2 eggs,
Good work, Kwazii.
and I'm about to snag a 3rd. Shiver me whiskers! The egg! In you go, matey! Oh, you're a cute little nipper. Oh, yes, you are. Special egg delivery. Say R.
Tunip, did you find one this time? No, that's a seashell. Captain, we found 3 more eggs.
And I've found 2. That's 8 altogether. I'll keep searching for the other 2, but the current has loosened up the rocks. Whoa! So it might get tricky. Hey, oops, close. Whoa! Nearly. Whoa! Bingo! Time to take you home. 3 more eggs, safe and sound.
Oh,
9 down, still 1 to go.
Junior.
It's Jimmy Jr., named after his father, a brave little egg with a sense of adventure. He's out there somewhere.
Dashi, come in.
Yes, Captain.
We've searched the cliffs, the geysers, and the trench, but there's still 1 egg missing. His name is Jimmy Jr.
The last egg could still be caught up in the current, which has moved past the rocky trench and is heading into open water.
Thanks, Dashi. Kwazii, Peso, if we don't find that egg soon, it could be lost for good. Let's move. Jimmy Jr. up ahead. Activate egg vacs.
Current's too strong for the egg vacs.
We'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Hold this. Whoa, slippery. Get it.
I got it!
Now I've got you! Ah!
Lemon sharks.
I can handle this one, Captain.
Careful, Kwazii. You can't let them notice you. Swim under the sharks as quietly as possible.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Hey, that looks like a nice snack, man.
Peso, take Jimmy Jr.
Kwazii, catch!
Yum, snack time, man.
Enjoy!
Kwazii, what did you do?
Don't worry, Jimmy Jr. is safe and sound.
Phew.
Hey, it's empty. Let's get him.
See you later, Sharkies! We proudly return with the one and only Jimmy Jr.
Oh, no! Oh,
I had him in my paw. He must have slipped out somewhere.
That's seaweed. That's a clam. That's an egg. That's an egg!
Tunip, you found Jimmy Jr.
We found all 10. Great job, Octopus. Shellington, what did he say?
He said, my eggs are hatching.
Hooray!
Oh, wow, look!
Yeah. You're a little daredevil, aren't you?
That's Jimmy Jr., a chip off the old block. Wow, look at my babies. I love every single one of you. Oh, we're gonna need a bigger home.
What is he doing?
I think he said he's digging out his burrow with his mouth.
That's exactly what I said.
Hold still, Puffy.
Yow! Up for a little table tennis, Peso?
Not now, Kwazii. I'm helping this little porcupine puffer with a sore spike, but it's going to be all better soon.
All better? Really?
Give a wiggle and see.
One eye's looking this way and the other's looking that way.
A porcupine puffer's eyes can look in 2 different directions at the same time. Careful not to startle Puffy here, or else he'll...
Hello, Captain. I was just, practicing me sword fighting.
With a table tennis bat?
Kwazii was just startled when Puffy puffed up.
I do this when I'm scared to stay safe. And with these spikes, a bigger fish would have a hard time eating me.
And it's a good thing, too. Porcupine puffers are really poisonous. It's okay, Puffy.
Hey, my spike is starting to feel better. Thanks, Peso.
Off you go then, Puffy. Bye-bye. There he goes.
Good work, Peso. Another happy patient.
Kwazii, what's that big grey thing swimming towards Puffy?
Oh, that's just a whale shark.
Puffy, look out!
With at least one of those crazy eyes of yours.
Oh, no!
Peso, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts to the HQ. Octonauts, this mission is a double rescue. We've got to save a porcupine puffer and the whale shark who's just swallowed him.
Porcupine puffers are small, but they're one of the most poisonous creatures in the ocean. If the puffer gets into the whale shark's stomach, he'll be turned into food.
And his poison will spread and make the whale shark very sick.
We've got to get him out and fast.
For both their sakes.
Peso, Kwazii, to the launch bay. Rope?
Check.
Fish pack?
Check!
What does this do?
It's a fish pack. You just pull that cord, and you got yourself a portable fish tank. So the puffer is safe in the water, and you're safe from his prickly spines.
Good thinking, Tweak. Octonauts, let's do this. Kwazii, you swim into the whale shark's mouth. Grab Puffy, put him into the fish pack.
Then I'll give you the signal.
And we'll pull you out by the rope.
Aye, sounds easy enough to me.
There he is. And he's going after those tiny krill. Strap on the fish pack, Kwazii. Kwazii?
Yow!
Peso, you drive.
I'm coming for you, Puffy! Yow! Ouch! Easy does it. I'll just put you in this fish pack.
Here it comes, Kwazii.
Thanks, Cap.
Follow that whale shark, Peso. Activate turbo booster, or we'll lose them.
That nervous puffer's gonna poke the whale shark's mouth. No! I meant hello! It's Uncle Kwazii here to help you get all comfy and cozy. You got plenty of water to splash around in, right? There's nothing to worry about. We're having a really fun time here.
We are?
Yeah, because Uncle Kwazii's gonna do a funny dance for you. It's called Try to Open the Jaws with all your might. Search the gills for a way out. Dash back to the jaws to try again, but slip and slide on this slippery tongue and go.
This is fun. Now what?
Now it's story time. Once upon a time, Uncle Kwazii and a cute little pufferfish were waiting to be rescued by Uncle Barnacles and Uncle Peso, who were taking forever.
It's time for Plan B. When the whale shark opens his mouth,
I'll swim in, put Puffy in the pack, and give you the signal. Caw-caw!
then I'll throw the rope and pull everyone out. Ready?
Ready, Captain.
3, 2, 1, jump!
Yeah!
You can do it, Peso.
Look, it's Uncle Peso.
Stay calm, Puffy. We're just going to... Whoa! Whoa! Captain, use your polar bear strength.
I'm trying, but he's using his whale shark sucking strength. Whoa!
And it's Uncle Barnacles.
If we go through that sponge wall, we'll end up in the stomach. Grab onto the gills.
I'm going after Puffy. I'm still going after Puffy.
Sounds like the whale shark's about to open up for lunch.
Now's our chance. Uncle Kwazii's getting you out of here. Ouch! Yow! Captain, the rope! Yow!
Puffy!
Peso!
He's going through the sponge wall! That must have really hurt.
We can't let him reach the stomach.
Phew! Hold on, Puffy!
We have to get him back into water fast.
The whale shark doesn't like Puffy's sharp spike digging into him. I can't quite reach his tail.
You can if you hold on to me.
Gotcha!
Earthquake! Peso, activate fish pack.
Go! Captain! Phew.
Sorry we can't stay for lunch.
Where'd they go? Follow the krill where you will. You'll never shake me.
Peso, bounce towards the mouth.
Must reach mouth in time for the opening.
Now! Kwazii!
Thanks for the ride, whale shark.
But this is where we get off.
Uncle Kwazii! Now remember to watch out for really big fish.
Or keep an eye and an eye out for them.
Octofloats should be pretty easy to spot. There's not much out here in the open ocean.
There they are. These octofloats have been measuring water temperatures for weeks. They should tell us a lot about the weather out here.
Even though they're underwater?
Of course, the temperature under the ocean tells us a lot about the weather up on the surface.
Uh-oh, the weather forecast doesn't look too good.
Jumping jellyfish. It says here there's a strong chance of water spouts up at the surface.
Captain, according to the octofloats, water spouts could start forming at the surface any minute.
Water spouts?
Like a water spout.
Well, Tunip, a water spout is a tornado that forms over water. They appear most commonly out here in the open ocean.
A tornado?
Yeah, don't worry me, hearty. It's only a bit of twisty old wind.
Shellington, Dashy, gather up all the octofloats and get out of there as fast as you can.
Already on it, Captain. We'll round them up.
Hurry, before they sink! Good catch!
Now for the floats.
Oh no! The wind must have blown them away!
Dashy, Shellington, is everything all right?
5 floats are lost on the surface. And water spouts are starting to form in the area.
We're on our way. Kwazii, Peso, to the gups. To find all the octofloats, we'll have to split up.
Aye, and it looks like we have some company.
Then there's not a moment to lose.
Got it!
Shellington, hurry!
Yes, 4 down, 1 to go.
Captain, I've found the last float.
Try to get it quickly, Kwazii.
Hey, watch it, matey.
Oi! Who you calling matey? The name's Trixie. I'm a triggerfish.
And I'm Kwazii. Pleased to meet you, Trixie. But that's our float, and we need it back.
Oh, no, you don't. I make my home under whatever I find floating on the surface of the ocean.
But I can't just leave this float out here. You don't want it littering up the ocean, do you?
Oh, I've made a home out of all kinds of rubbish before now. Whatever keeps me safe from the birds up above and the big fish below. And when I find a home this good, I don't give it up easily.
Go fast! There's no time to argue, Trixie. You better dive down deeper where it's safe.
I'm staying right here. No water spout's gonna scare me out of my home.
All right, you don't have to leave your home, but I've got to move it to safety. Follow me, Trixie. Trixie! I'm coming for you, Trixie! Trixie!
Kwazii, come in or go.
Can't talk now, Captain. I'm inside a water spout.
You're breaking up, Kwazii.
I said I'm inside a water spout.
Kwazii? Sounds like he's in there with a pig.
Lost. I'll save you, Trixie. By me whiskers, I will. Yeah.
Kwazii!
Yeah.
Kwazii! Come in, Kwazii! We've lost radio contact. Let's sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to your stations! Octonauts, Kwazii has been carried away by a water spout. He's somewhere out there in the open ocean.
Water spouts are going away, Cap. But there's no sign of Kwazii anywhere.
Then we'd better spread out and find him. Octonauts, let's do this.
Captain Barnacles, come in. Oh, it's no good. What about you, Trixie? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but... That bird out there looks pretty hungry.
Nice of you to drop by, little fishy!
Trixie, get under the boat!
Oh, I wish I was back in my home.
Any sign of Kwazii?
Not yet, Captain.
Wait, I think I see something. Oh, no, just the last octofloat.
Better load it up anyway.
Don't worry, Trixie. You should be safe down there.
Maybe not for long. Saltfish!
A triggerfish snack.
Ow!
Whoa!
Oh, there you are.
Oh! Oh!
Trixie, look out!
Let's try that again.
Uh-oh.
I'll save you, Trixie.
Oh, where'd you go? Still no sign of Kwazii, Captain. He could be anywhere.
We've got to be close.
Captain, I'm picking up some strange noises. It's the same grunting noise we heard when we tried to contact Kwazii before. It could be a clue.
Lead the way, Shellington. Octonauts, follow those grunts.
Stay close, Trixie.
That's not fair!
I don't know how much longer I can keep this up.
Kwazii!
My home! Wow!
Dashi, open the back of the guppy. Hup-hoo! Incoming!
I know you're in there somewhere. Forget it.
Well, she's not coming out of there, is she?
Phew. Thanks, Captain.
Who's your new friend, Kwazii?
This here is Trixie the Triggerfish.
A grunting triggerfish, of course.
And this octofloat is her home.
It protects me from the birds up above and the big fish down below.
Well, Trixie, it looks like you need that octofloat more than we do.
I have an idea, Captain. If we leave this octofloat out here, it can be your job to guard it. Okay, Trixie?
I don't think that'll be a problem.
You got that right. We triggerfish always protect our homes.
Oh.
Whoops. Sorry. Force of habit. I think that means go.
Captain Barnacles to Octopod.
Octopod here. Go ahead, Cap.
Tweak, Peso, our trip to the beach is in a bit of
Trouble.
What kind of trouble?
A completely stuck kind of trouble.
In fact, I don't think we're going to make it home. In time for dinner.
Captain, Kwazii, where are you?
Stuck in a rock pool. We were so busy exploring that when the tide went out, it left us in. We'll just have to make the best of it.
Yow! Did anyone bring a beach ball?
All kinds of creatures get stranded in rock pools until the tide comes back in to free them.
Look at this beautiful shell.
We'll have to wait here for an hour until the tide brings the water back in again. Peso, you're in charge until we get back.
Me? Righto, Captain.
I need you to keep a watch on things until we get back to the Octopod.
I'll do my best to keep everything under control here.
You can do it, Peso. Barnacles out.
Sorry, we'll play again later. Right now, I have to get to HQ. It looks nice and calm out there. That's good. Let's check the radar, Tweak.
I don't see anything unusual on the radar.
That's good. Let's listen for any unusual sounds coming from outside the Octopod. No unusual sounds out there. That's good. That's not good. It sounds like a creature who needs help. We've got to do something, Tweak. We've got to...
Sound the octo alert?
Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, I've got to find whatever's making that noise.
Don't forget to use the camera on the gup.
Yes, so we can see what you see out there.
Remember now, we're right here, ready to help you. Peso.
Oh, right, okay. Open the octo hatch, please.
You got it, Peso. Well, Professor, Peso may be a little shaky, but he's doing fine.
Yes, Peso's never too frightened to help. Once he's learned that something might be in danger, nothing stops him.
Has to be nearby. I hear it, but I don't see anything.
Peso, use the camera to help you look.
Righto. Whoa! Oh, flappity flippers, what's that?
I believe it's a hermit crab. Not dangerous, but very unhappy at the moment.
Right, time for a checkup. Hello, my name is Peso. I'm an Octonaut and a medic. Can you tell me your name, please?
Get me out.
Okay, Mr. Get Me Out. Now, this won't hurt a bit.
Oh, my name's not Get Me Out. I want you to get me out of this shell. I'm stuck!
Oh!
Ow! Oh, it's no use.
Here, maybe I can pull you out.
No! Ow, that hurts!
Sorry.
Oh, I told you it was no use.
Don't worry. We'll get you out of that shell somehow. I know someone who can help us. What do you think, Tweak?
I'll cut open a shell with my octo slicer. and he'll be free easy as pie.
Here. Now what are you doing?
We're going to remove the shell for you. We'll just cut it open and...
Stop! Please stop!
Oh, hello. Stop? Why?
Listen, I'm almost too big for the shell I'm in. I need a new one, and that shell is just right, just right! It may be too small for him, but it's the perfect size for me. He's not the only hermit crab around here, you know.
Oh, well, let's get on with it.
If you cut that shell in half, it'll be ruined! Ruined! I'll never find another one like it, and believe me, I've looked.
If you don't mind my asking, why do you keep changing shells anyway?
Oh, because hermit crabs can't grow their own shells, so we borrow the shells of other animals for protection.
We move into one shell,
Grow up, get bigger.
and then move to a bigger shell.
So what can we do, Tweak?
Maybe I could just cut off the shell and then try to glue it back together.
That's too risky. I think we need a new plan. Captain, we have one hermit crab who needs to get out of his shell and another who wants to get in.
We have to safely remove the crab from its shell. There's only one thing to do, Peso. We have to perform a crabectomy.
Captain, I've never performed a crabectomy before, even when I was in medical school.
Just watch out for those pinchy claws.
I'll talk you through the whole operation. I had to perform an emergency crabectomy once in my polar bear cub days.
Righto.
And I promise we won't damage that shell.
Aye, aye, Captain. Step 1, steady the shell. Step 2, fasten the hose. Step 3, prepare landing pad. Ready, Tweak?
I really hope this works.
Me too. Captain, we're ready for the crabectomy.
All right, Peso. This should take 5 big pumps of air to push him out. You'll have to really put some muscle into it.
Flippers in place, Captain.
All right, on my count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, Octonauts. And especially you, Peso. Your first crabectomy.
Thanks, Captain. How are things in the rock pool?
It looks like the tide's coming in. Octonauts, we're going home.
Where did he go?
It's perfect.
Huh?
Thanks for the new shell. See ya.
Oh, so now he's got my old shell. What about me? No shell, no protection, no nothing. I'm naked. What am I gonna do?
It's the guppy. They're back.
Peso!
Ta-da!
Oh.
How's this?
Oh, lovely. Home sweet home.
I think that should last you a while.
If you need someone to decorate your new home, we do know a decorator crab. Octonauts, our mission today is to find out what kind of sharks visit this reef.
I can't wait to get out there and study them as closely as possible.
But not too closely. Sharks can be dangerous.
Aye, and that's why I just can't wait to get going and...
Clean the gunk off the outside of the gups?
What?
It's your turn to do gup cleanup duty, Kwazii.
Ah, what's the big hurry, Captain? They can't be that dirty.
Our gups are covered in gunk, and they don't work well when they're dirty.
Ah, aye. I'll make them shipshape. but I'd rather be swimming with the sharks.
What about the guppy, Captain? It seems dirty too.
Don't worry, Peso. She should be fine for a quick mission.
Maybe not.
Aha! There she goes. Open the octo hatch, Tweak.
Right away, Cap.
Okay, I'll get to work. After a quick game of table tennis, come on.
Oh, look, there's a pilot fish. No sharks yet, though.
Let's move further down the reef. Maybe we'll have better luck there.
Some might say this is easier for you, Professor Inkling.
You win! Well done, Kwazii.
I better get back to cleaning those gups. Well, maybe just one more game against all of you.
You're on!
No sharks here.
Nothing here either.
Try the front window.
Jumping jellyfish.
It's a shark.
A great big white-tipped shark. See the white tips on its fins. Oh, and look at those teeth. Ooh, we could use a toothbrush.
Whoa! What's he trying to do?
Oh, Captain, I think he's trying to take a bite out of the gup.
He could hurt himself, and us. Hold on, Octonauts. Uh-oh, sounds like some gunk got in the propeller. Hold on, everyone.
All right, mateys. The next point wins. Shiver me whiskers! It's the guppy having a grand adventure chasing after a shark.
They're not chasing that shark. The shark is chasing them.
We can't seem to shake him. Peso, sound the octo alert. Octonauts, to your stations. Octonauts, we need to get away from this shark. Open the octo hatch, Tweak.
You got it, Cap.
Hold on, everyone. Ready, Tweak? Now, close it. Phew. Good work, Octonauts.
Fascinating. I wonder why that shark decided to chase us.
Maybe you looked like a tasty dinner, me hearties.
No, that can't be it. Sharks don't eat ships.
I'm just glad that shark didn't catch us.
That'll teach me to take out a gunky gup. How's the gup cleaning coming along, Kwazii?
I haven't finished yet, Captain. Well, back to work. What? Who cleaned cleaned the gup, eh?
I did.
Hello, how did you get in here?
I followed the gup, and I'm ready for more.
You mean you like cleaning?
Like it? I live for it. I'm a pilot fish. It's how I get food. I eat the gunk off of things. Eat and clean and eat.
Ha ha ha! Then dinner is served.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's filthy. Delicious. Oh, look at that. Filthy.
Great work, Kwazii. These gups have never been cleaner.
Well, as I always say, Captain, if you're gonna do a job, you might as well do it properly.
I'm amazed how fast you're able to do this. And all on your own, too.
Yes. Well, I didn't do it all on my own.
You didn't?
Kwazii, I'm still hungry. I need to eat and clean and eat. You got any more?
Meet my new cleaning assistant, the pilot fish.
Hello. You must have followed us back here from the reef.
The reef, yeah. Hey, I bet I could find something to eat and clean out there.
What do you pilot fish usually clean?
Sharks.
Shiver me whiskers. Isn't that dangerous?
Nope. Pilot fish and sharks help each other. I keep the shark's teeth clean. The shark scares away other fish that might try to eat me. If I could find another shark, then I could eat and clean all I want. I'd never be hungry again.
Hey, there was a shark at the reef who chased us, and his teeth were pretty dirty. I wonder if they just needed a clean.
A shark with dirty teeth? Oh, boy, do you think we could find him?
I reckon we can. Octonauts, our little friend helped us clean the gups. And now we're going to help him find that white-tipped shark. Peso, Kwazii, you're with me.
I'm ready to protect our little pilot fish if anything goes wrong with that shark.
And I'm ready to take care of both of you if you get hurt.
And I'm ready to eat and clean and eat.
Octonauts, let's do this. Open the octo hatch, Tweak.
You got it, Cap.
This definitely beats cleaning gups, me hearties. There's no sign of that shark anywhere.
What if we can't find him?
Shark.
And his teeth are still dirty, too.
Yow!
Steady!
Time to eat and clean and eat.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
Open wide, buddy!
He's okay.
That's better already. You're just the little fella I needed to clean my teeth.
Hey, I'm glad to help.
So the shark was just trying to use the gup A as a toothbrush to clean his teeth. But now he has his own pilot fish to do the job.
And I have my own shark to protect me. Gotta go. Eat and clean and eat. You know how it is. Thanks, Octonauts.
Bye, pilot fish. I'm gonna miss that little fella. I guess I'll have to clean the gups all by myself next time.
Oh, I'll help you, Kwazii.
You will?
Of course. Eat and clean and eat. You know how it is.
Here we are, the lava tubes.
Great, let's get started.
I don't see any lava.
That's because it's all underground. The hot lava flows under the seabed. When it dries, it makes caves, like these. They're called lava tubes. Inside, it can get very hot.
How hot?
That's what we're going to find out. Shellington.
We'll use these special thermometers to see how hot they are. But Going inside a lava tube can be dangerous. So we'll check from the outside, like this. Oh, this one's very, very hot. Fascinating.
I've used a thermometer lots of times to take sick creatures' temperatures. This shouldn't be too hard.
Just be careful, everyone, and watch out for loose boulders and steam vents. There.
Steady, steady. Oh, this would be a lot easier if I were bigger and faster.
Hey, buddy, you all right?
Who said that?
I did, down here.
Ooh.
The name's Frank. What's yours?
Peso?
Peso, we heard you shout. Is everything all right?
I'm fine, but I found a rock, and its name is Frank.
I think the heat might be getting to him, Captain.
Hiya, fellas. I'm Frank.
Oh!
But how?
Aha! Fascinating.
Well, what do you see?
Frank isn't a rock, he's a water bear.
How you doing?
Water bears are tiny creatures that live all over the world.
That's right. Oceans, forests, snowy mountains. We live everywhere. My Uncle Gary even went into outer space.
But you're so small.
We may be small, but we're tough. You gotta be tough to live around here. With all the lava tubes and big rocks and sleep bags.
Frank!
The lava tube! Huh? Time to sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to the HQ! Octonauts, a teeny tiny water bear has fallen into a hot lava tube, and we've got to get him out. Captain, exploring lava tubes is extremely dangerous. You never know when one might suddenly erupt. Then we'll need some way to look inside and see what we're dealing with. Dashi?
Already on it, Captain. This rover cam will show us the inside of the lava tube.
Looks hot.
I just hope Frank is all right in there.
Dashi, over there.
It's Frank's rock.
Can you pick it up, Dashi?
I'll try. Easy, easy. The heat must be damaging the rover cam, but I almost have it. Oh, lost it.
Oh no!
It's too hot in there.
Then we'll just have to go in and find Frank ourselves.
You can't just swim into a lava tube. It's as hot as an oven in there.
That's why I brought these. Heat-proof diving suits. These will protect you from the heat, and the octo goggles will help you see Frank.
If we follow the rover cam's cable, it should lead us to Frank's rock.
That doesn't sound good.
Captain, there's a lot of unusual lava movement beneath the cave. It could erupt at any moment. You better find Frank quickly.
Oh, uh-oh, get down!
Oh, I thought the whole cave was gonna collapse. I can't see. Look, the rover cam is right here in front of us.
Kwazii.
Oh, yeah. These octo goggles really do make things look bigger.
Look, there's Frank's rock. Frank! He's not there. Oh no.
Peso, buddy, over here.
Frank, are you all right? We're here to... rescue you.
Hey, it's pretty great down here, ain't it? I met a lot of nice folks. There's Joe.
Hi there.
And Eddie.
How you doing?
And Laverne.
Hello.
And that's old Pops.
Howdy! You mean water bears can actually live down here?
We sure can.
But don't you little mateys get hot?
I told you we was tough. A little heat don't bother us.
Captain, the lava tube is about to erupt.
We're on our way out, Dashi. You water bears should come with us.
Nah, we're good. We don't mind the heat.
Yeah, we like it hot.
Hotter the better.
Oh, we're happy where we are. But the whole cave is about to fill up with lava.
No problem. We'll be just fine. Hold on, did you say lava? Run for your lives! Our little legs don't go so fast.
Here. Hop on.
Don't mind if I do.
Off on an
Now
adventure.
that's service.
Traveling and stuff.
Nice day out.
Is it just me? Or is it getting hotter in here?
Lava. We have to hurry.
This would be a lot easier if I were bigger and faster.
Come on, Peso. My Uncle Gary always says it doesn't matter how big or fast you are, you just gotta be tough.
How can you be sleepy at a time like this?
When water bears get really hot, we go to sleep until it's safe to wake up. You see what I mean?
Just a little bit further. Look out! Whoa! Everybody okay?
I think so.
Water bears?
Yeah, we're good. Are you okay?
Never better.
Wake me when it cools down. Good. Now let's move.
Wait, where's Frank?
He was just here.
Yo, Frankie!
Frank, where are you?
He must have fallen off.
He's not here.
But that means he's somewhere back there.
On the other side of those rocks. We can't leave him behind.
Don't worry, Peso. We'll find a way to get through that rock pile. But we'll have to hurry.
Allow me, Captain. Your turn.
I can see the other side.
One of you will have to swim through.
That tunnel's too small for me.
But it's just the right size for me.
It's all up to you, Peso.
I'm coming for you, Frank. Frank, where are you? He could be anywhere. Frank, is that you? Frank! Oh, thank goodness. Flappity flippers!
Peso, hurry!
Are we going for a ride?
Gotcha, matey.
Let's go. Octonauts, keep going.
We made it! Hooray!
That was a close one.
Hey, we're outside. What did I miss?
Everybody made it out of the lava tube safe and sound.
You said it, and it's all thanks to Peso.
Peso, way to go! I knew you had it in you, buddy.
I may not be the biggest or the fastest, but I'm still tough.
He sure
You're
is.
even tougher than my Uncle Gary.
The toughest penguin I ever saw.
That's our buddy.
We're coming up to the trench, Captain.
Excellent, Dashi. Steady as she goes.
That must be it. It looks really deep.
Let's find a safe place to set the ship down near the trench.
Prepare to land.
Shiver, whiskers. The sea floor's all pink and wiggly looking.
Dashi, pull up. Now.
I'm on it, Captain.
We'll have to find another place to land.
That looks like a good spot.
Captain, I noticed we changed course. Is everything all right?
I don't know, Shellington. What do you make of that?
Fascinating, Captain. Those are sea pigs.
Sea pigs?
Yes. Sea pigs are creatures that live in the deep ocean, but they don't swim. They walk around on the seafloor with little legs.
And it looks like they're walking straight towards the trench.
That's not good. If they fall in, they won't be able to swim out.
That's a long way to fall, matey.
That's not the only problem. Sea pigs eat bits of food that drift down from the surface of the ocean, and hardly any of it gets down that far.
Aye, so they'd be stuck and hungry.
Kwazii, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, a large herd of sea pigs is heading towards the trench. We have to stop them before they fall in. We'll need gups A, B, C, D, and E. Octonauts, let's do this. Attention, sea pigs. You must turn around. You're walking straight towards...
Oh, food! Yummy food!
No! It's a very deep trench. If you continue on your course, you will...
Food! Yum!
Please, listen to me.
The trench is really deep, and there's no food for you down there.
Food, you say?
Yummy, smelly food.
Of course, that's it. Captain, I think the sea pigs may have picked up the scent of food on the other side of the trench. They can smell food from very far away.
Then we better find whatever it is the sea pigs are smelling and bring it over to this side of the trench for them to eat. Kwazii, Tweak, Dashy, and Shellington, you come with me. Peso, stay here and keep an eye on the sea pigs.
Aye, aye, Captain. Stop! There's no food down there.
This must be what the sea pigs are smelling.
Yeah, those fellas actually eat this slimy stuff.
It's rotten sea kelp that's fallen down from the surface. For sea pigs, it's very healthy.
Healthy or not, I reckon it smells awful. I'm glad I've got this helmet on.
It'll take forever to gather all this up.
Captain, the sea pigs are getting closer to the edge. You have to hurry.
But there's no way we can get this slop over to the sea pigs in time.
Unless... Octonauts, stay here and load this into the gups as quickly as you can. In the meantime, I think there might be a way to distract them. Yes, I know it smells, but we need to make something even smellier. Can you use this to cook an extra smelly feast for a huge herd of hungry sea pigs? And fast.
Sure! Super couple!
Tunip, that smells awful. Great work. I'm sure the sea pigs will love it.
Captain, I can't hold them back any longer.
And you won't have to.
Flappity flippers, they're turning around.
Steady as we go, Tunip. Hold her here while I unload the sea pig's feast.
Super couple!
Uh-oh. Peso, the Gup X is sinking into the mud. We need your help, now.
On my way, Captain.
Right, Peso. Let's hope that gup of yours can take the strain. Okay, Tunip. Full reverse power.
Tunip!
Yum!
Oh no!
Peso, let's go. Kwazii, Tunip has fallen into the trench. I need you to go after him, fast.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone else, some of the sea pigs have followed the Gup X into the trench. We need to rescue them too.
Got it, Captain.
I'm coming for you, Tunip. Tunip, where are you, matey?
Kwazii?
Tunip!
Stucker, move it!
Tunip! I can hear you, but I can't see you! He must be buried in the mud. But there's a lot of mud down here.
Whoa!
Hello. Goodbye.
We can't save them one by one, Cap. It'll take too long.
Then we'll have to round them up. Octonauts, follow me as fast as you can. We're going to make a sea pig whirlpool.
It's working!
Peso, open the Gup Ease holding tank.
Got you!
There you go. Kwazii, any sign of Tunip and the glider?
No, Captain. They've disappeared. Request backup.
We need more than backup, Kwazii. We need a plan.
Food.
And I think I might just have one.
It's no good. Tunip could be anywhere.
That's why we're going to sniff him out. All right, little sea piggy. Food. Find food.
Oh, food. Smell food. Over there.
Captain, what?
There was still some of the sea kelp cake left on top of the glider. Our friend there is sniffing it out.
Look, there.
It looks like...
Tunip!
Super! Yummington.
You did it! Hooray!
Well done, guys.
Thanks for your help. I don't know what we'd have done without you.
Ooh, food! More food!
There's plenty more where that came from.
They sure do like that smelly stuff.
Which is more than can be said for poor Tunip.
What's our mission today, Captain? I'm ready for anything. Shiver me whiskers! What's that big green thing? Some sort of humongous blob monster heading towards us?
I'm tracking a large mass of plankton to see how wind and waves affect its path.
A massive what?
Plankton!
That large patch of plankton is actually made up of teeny tiny little things.
Oh yeah.
You see, there are little animals and little green plants in the plankton.
But what's our mission, Captain?
Well, the plankton is our mission for the next few weeks.
You mean we're just going to sit here and watch little bits of green gunk?
We can learn big things from little things, Kwazii.
Aye, like how to go stir crazy with your tail stuck in one place.
Kwazii, I think Tweak could use some help with the Gup X.
The gut eggs? Well, now you're talking.
I don't know, Kwazii. Seems to me you're better at wrecking gups and helping fix them.
Oh, come on, matey. What have you got to lose?
A gup.
Please?
All right, follow me.
What do you need me to do? Drive the tank up the side of an undersea volcano? See how fast the glider can fly upside down?
Nope.
You want me to just sit on the octo-ski?
You can try to get it going after I clean all the plankton out of the engine.
Don't worry, I'll get her started.
Wait, Kwazii! First I gotta...
Woohoo! I've got it started! But how do I get it to stop? It's stuck! Kwazii to Tweak, come in. Ahoy, Octopod. Anybody? No problem. Me pirate senses tell me the Octopod's just a little bit back that way. Okay, a lot of it back.
Left, right, skate! Left, right, skate!
I'll be a sea monkey's uncle. It's a bug walking on water.
Skate! Not just any bug, my friend. I'm a sea skater. Call me Strider, the only insect who can live on the ocean all the time.
Amazing.
But true. I've got these little waterproof hairs on my legs that let me walk on the waves, yeah?
That's a fancy trick for someone so little.
Hey, I may be little, but I do big things.
Quit showing off. You're not the only one who can walk on water.
Oh, yeah, this is my wife, Sally.
Hiya.
Sally's a she skater. All the she skaters are bigger than the he skaters. Hey, but I'm faster.
If you're so fast, how come you haven't found any food?
No.
We've been looking for days, but there isn't any, and the babies are hungry.
We need food.
What do you sea skaters eat?
We like to eat this floaty green stuff.
Hey, that sounds like the plankton me friends the Octonauts are looking at. It's a big green, all-you-can-eat floating feast. And it's right over that way.
I don't know. I usually find the food.
What do we got to lose? Ready, kids?
Yeah, cool.
Well, I hope you know what you're doing. Okay, here we go. Left, right, skate. Left, right, skate. Left,
And hurry.
right, skate.
Don't like the look of this wind.
Any sign of Kwazii?
Not yet. I can't get him on the radio or the gup finder.
Don't worry, Tweak, we'll find him. This isn't the first time Kwazii's been lost at sea.
Captain, the wind is picking up and causing some really big waves.
Cap, we gotta go out and find it before...
It's getting rough out there. That big patch of plankton just hit us.
The radar's out, and I can't open the octa-hatch. Nothing's working right.
Dashi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, Kwazii is lost at sea, and every door on the Octopod is jammed with plankton.
Oh no, Kwazii's out there while we're stuck in here.
Any luck opening the Octo hatch, Tweak?
No, we gotta unjam the octa-hatch before one of those waves hits Kwazii.
We'll find a way.
We've got to make it to the Octopod before these waves get any bigger.
Hey, you're talking to a speed skater, man. Can't you swim any faster? Come on, I'll race you. Left, right, skate. Left, right, skate. Left, right, skate. Left, right, skate. That's not fair. I had leg cramp.
Sorry about that, me hearty. I didn't see you there because you're so...
Don't say little.
No. I mean, yes,
Coming through! Left, right, skate! Left, right, skate!
That's as far as I can get it.
I can't get through.
If Peso can't make it, who can? Tunip, you did it!
Captain, I found the octo-ski! But I'm tracking a really big wave, and it's heading straight for Kwazii.
Let's go. Tweak, activate glider.
You got it, Cap. Whoa!
Hang on, kids.
Okay, Sally, time to bubble up.
time to what?
Bubble up. Remember those little hairs I told you about? When the water gets really rough, it helps us do this. So we can breathe, even if we go underwater.
Amazing!
Haha, but true.
What about the babies?
Well, I don't have a bubble, but you're welcome to take shelter in my octo-ski. All aboard!
It's okay, hon. I've got it.
My babies!
Mummy!
I'll save them. Don't be scared, kids. I've got you. Zip, up, up. Here you go.
Strider!
He's gone! Stay with your babies. I'll get him.
Should see Kwazii any minute, Cap.
Ah, there's nobody here.
Hey, who are you calling nobody?
Oh, hello. Who are you?
Never mind that. These waves are getting too big. My husband and your furry friend are in danger.
Strider! Need a lift?
No worries. What makes you think I need a...
Are you all right, matey?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Poor little bug. Too small to save himself.
That's not what I was thinking. Everybody needs saving sometimes, just like you saved the baby skaters.
That's big.
Right, you may be little, but you do big things.
No. I mean that.
Shiver me whiskers!
Oh, we're gonna need a bigger bubble. Hang on.
Right on time, Captain.
Tweak, open the windscreen.
Daddy!
Did you miss me?
Oh, quit showing off.
It's good to see you, Kwaz.
You too, Tweak.
Carrot?
Don't mind if I do.
Fascinating. I've never seen something so little eat so much plankton.
They may be little, but
We do big things.
Octonauts. My great-grandfather once visited the waters where the Octopod sits tonight.
Was he an ocean explorer too, Professor?
Yes, indeed, Captain Barnacles. He wrote this book about the amazing things he saw in his travels. But there's a mystery in here that I've never solved.
yeah, I love a mystery.
Then listen to this, Kwazii. It was a beautiful starry night. The water was calm and smooth, when all of a sudden, I saw something leap out of the water. Something remarkable. And that something was a...
A what?
That's the mystery. The next page in the book is missing, you see.
Oh,
Professor, we're in the same part of the ocean where your great-grandfather saw something amazing leap out of the water. Maybe we can discover what it was.
That would be wonderful, Captain. There's a map in the book that might help you find it. Yeah. Why don't you take it with you?
Oh, are you sure?
It's never left my library, but...
we'll take good care of it, me hearty. We promise.
Don't worry, Professor. I'll put it in my special waterproof satchel, just to be extra safe.
All right, Shellington.
Octonauts, to the launch bay. Open the octo hatch, Tweak.
You got it, Cap.
I don't see a thing. I better check the map in the professor's book to make sure we're in the right place.
Okay, but be careful with it.
Of course I'll be careful with it.
And why don't I hold it for you while you look?
I can hold it myself.
Kwazii Shellington? Look at this.
Flying fish!
Stand back! I've got it! Those flying fish took the professor's book!
We're going after them.
There it is, Captain.
Hold tight.
You almost have them, matey. They can't get away from us now.
We may have a problem catching up to them. When flying fish want to make a getaway, they leap out of the water. And look, they're gliding away.
We'll never catch them now.
Ow! Oof! Ouch! There's one that didn't get away. Must get away! It's no use. I can't make it. Are you okay? No, I'm doomed. I'm a flying fish who can't fly. Oh, please don't eat me. Don't worry. We don't want to eat you. Ow! Oh, me tail fin! I smacked it on some rocks and now it really hurts. We know someone who can help you with your fin. Why don't you come back to the Octopod with us?
But Captain, what about the professor's book?
Aye, we've got to find those flying fish again.
Agreed. But first, our new friend needs help. We'll let them know back at the Octopod. Kwazii, sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Peso, we've brought back a flying fish who needs your help.
Aye, Captain. I help any creature who is sick or hurt. Now, what seems to be the trouble?
It's me tail fin.
You need a bandage. Good as new.
Oh, it feels better already.
You should stay here and rest a bit before you take off again.
Okay, thank you.
Captain, the flying fish will be able to fly again in no time.
Ooh, flying fish! That must be the remarkable thing that my great-grandfather saw. I'll add that to his book right away.
You tell him.
No, you tell him.
Well, Professor, we sort of lost the book.
You lost it? But But how?
A school of flying fish came leaping out of the water, and before you could say Davy Jones's locker, they took off with your book.
Oh, dear. I see. It's gone.
But we'll get it back for you. On my honour as an Octonaut, we will.
But how?
Those flying fish got away from us before, but now we know how to catch up to them. We just have to leap out of the water and fly like they do.
But, Captain, how in the seven seas are we going to do that?
Tweak?
I'm on it, Cap. I'll get a little advice from my new friend on how to make the guppy fly.
The first thing you have to do is leap out of the water. That means you have to go up very, very fast.
Well, I already know how to do that.
Wait! That's just the first step!
What goes up? Must come down.
I almost had it.
After you leap out of the water, how do you stay in the air?
Oh, I spread me pectoral fins like this so I can glide. And I use me tail fin to push myself out of the water.
Fascinating.
Pectoral fins and a tail fin that can move. Got it. Okay, I've added pectoral fins and a tail fin, fully adjustable. Now, Cap, all we have to do is test her out and see if she'll fly.
I'm afraid there's no time for a test, Tweak.
Aye, we've got to get the Professor's book back.
There's not a second to lose.
Peso, is our flying fish friend good to go?
Time for a checkup. Try moving your tail fin. How does it feel?
Oh, it doesn't hurt at all.
He's ready to fly, Captain.
With your help, we'll find your friends and get the Professor's book back. Into the gups. Octonauts, let's do this.
Yow!
Open the octo hatch, Tweak.
Aye, aye, Cap.
There they are, mateys. And there's the Professor's book. Let's see if we can fly too, me hearty.
That's incredible.
Look at them go.
Amazing.
Flying fish.
I see it. Whoa! I've got it!
Brilliant.
Thank you, flying fishy!
Happy flying! Yippee!
Octonauts! Thanks to you, we can now add the ending to my great-grandfather's adventure. We're ready.
Aye.
Yes.
Please.
It was a beautiful starry night. The water was calm and smooth when all of a sudden I saw something leap out of the water. Something remarkable. And that something was a magnificent school of flying fish.
These night missions are tough, Captain. We've been working so late, it's just about morning.
At least all's well in the ocean. It'll be great to get back to the Octopod and get some sleep.
Aye. What's wrong?
Nothing.
If nothing's wrong, why do you keep growling like that?
Huh? Oh, that's not me. It's my belly. I guess I'm hungry.
Come to think of it, my belly's feeling a bit empty too. How about you, Peso? Are you hungry?
There's a monkey. Where?
No monkey, Peso. We're all just tired and hungry. I see a nice seagrass meadow coming up. What do you say we stop there and have some breakfast?
Aye.
Yes, please. I'm so glad Tunip packed all this food for us.
Me too. I'm starving now. Oh, kelp cakes, me favourite. Licorice flavoured, me least favourite.
I can never get these thingies to work. Oops. Sorry.
Strawberry jam flavoured kelp. Now that's more like it. I'll be having some of that too, please, Peso.
Look over there. Seahorses.
What in the seven seas? Look at those two. They're dancing like some crazy underwater merry-go-round.
I've never seen anything like it. Let's investigate. Excuse me, seahorses. We couldn't help but notice your amazing dance.
Oh, thanks, man. It's a seahorse thing. We do a special dance of love.
And change colors to show how much we like each other.
Yeah, I'm Sunny, and this is Janice.
We're the Octonauts. I'm Captain Barnacles, and this is Kwazii and Peso. Good to meet you, Sunny and Janice.
Isn't she wonderful? One look and I knew she was the one for me.
Oh, Sunny, you're so sweet.
They certainly look happy together.
Captain, they, seem kind of busy with their dance and everything.
Let's head back to the Octopod. Bye, Janice and Sunny.
So long, man.
Be happy.
How much further, Captain?
Not too far. The water is getting a bit rough, though.
Octopod to Gup come in, please.
We read you, Dashi. Is everything okay?
There's a big storm heading this way, Captain. Suggest you return to the Octopod as soon as possible.
Thanks, Dashi. We're on our way back right now. Barnacles out.
Avast! Look at the fishies, mates. They're all heading for cover.
Whenever a storm approaches, fish know to head for deeper water. It's much safer down below. We'll do the same.
Phew! Home sweet Octopod.
This storm could last a while. It's a big one, Captain.
Huh?
Whoa!
Look, it's Janice. She's in trouble.
Peso, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, our seahorse friend Janice is lost in the storm. We're going out to save her.
Guppy's all powered up and ready to go, Cap.
Peso, Kwazii, into the guppy.
Yow!
Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Right away, Cap.
Hold on, Octonauts. This could get bumpy.
Yeah! 'Tis a rough one, mateys! Yow!
Flappity flippers. You're enjoying this, aren't you, Kwazii?
Aye! There be nothing like an ocean storm to make a pirate feel alive!
Keep your eyes peeled for Janice.
Don't see her anywhere.
There she be! Holding on by her tail!
I'll get as close to her as I can. And then Kwazii, you... Kwazii?
Yow! I'm coming, me hearty!
I'll get the water tank ready for Janice, Captain.
Good thinking, Peso.
Thanks for saving me.
How'd you get dragged out into this storm, matey?
The water just swept me away. Seahorses aren't very good swimmers. We pretty much go where the water takes us.
You can come back to the Octopod and rest until the storm is over.
But we need to find Sunny. The water pulled him away too, and I'm really worried. He's about to have our babies.
In that case, we'd best find him before he... What did you say?
Sunny is about to give birth to our babies. I only hope he's okay.
But daddies don't have babies. Mums do. I mean, don't they?
Not when you're a seahorse.
Daddy seahorses carry babies in a special pouch until they're ready to be born.
Well, I'll be a sea monkey's uncle.
Janice, on my honor as an Octonaut, we'll find Sunny and make sure he's safe and sound. Barnacles to Shellington and Dashy.
Here, Captain.
Go ahead, Captain.
We need to find out which way the storm is headed and fast, because a seahorse has been swept along with it.
Aye, sir. Leave it to us.
Got it! Captain, the storm is moving over the reef and then past some big rock formations.
We'll send you a map of it right now.
Good work, Octonauts. We'll search the reef first.
Do you see him?
Not yet.
We'll check the rocks next.
Look out!
What if we can't find him?
Don't worry, we won't give up.
We still need to search that kelp forest up ahead. We don't want to get the guppy stuck in this kelp, so we'll get out and search for Sunny. Sunny!
Are you here, matey?
Sunny!
Sunny!
At least the storm is finally calming down.
But where's Sunny? I guess we'll never find him.
Ah, look! A seahorse!
Excuse me, are you Janice?
Who, me? No, I'm Kwazii, and I'm not a seahorse, I'm
Janice. Janice! Thank goodness you found us. Sunny is about to give birth. You're just in time.
Oh, where is he?
Please take us to him now. I'm a medic. I can help.
Over there, near that seaweed.
Come on, Sunny. Oh.
Congratulations, Janice. It's a boy. And a girl.
Oh, my.
And another girl. And a boy. And a boy. And another girl. And a boy. And another girl.
Hey, Janice.
Sunny, I'm so glad I found you.
Janice, you're safe. Meet the children.
Our children are so beautiful. How can we ever thank you?
Oh, it was nothing. All in the line of duty.
They're so adorable.
What are their names again?
Well, that little guy is Barney, short for Barnacles,
And that really handsome nipper is Kwazii.
and that one's Peso.
And that there's his sister, Kwazetta. Oh, she's a firecracker.
Wonderful. Another shell for our research, Captain. Let's measure it.
Here's the biggest one yet, Shellington.
Look, there's a little sea star stuck to this one.
Oh, yeah!
Don't be frightened, little sea star. We're the Octonauts. Who are you?
My name is Twinkle.
How interesting. You don't look like the other sea stars in this rock pool. Your arms are longer and you're a different colour.
Well, actually, I don't live here. I kind of
sort of got lost.
Then let's help you get found. To the Octopod.
All I remember is I was crawling, and then a big underwater wave picked me up, and it dropped me on that beach.
Maybe if we knew what kind of sea star you are, we could work out where you come from.
The problem is there are nearly 2,000 kinds of sea star, and they live in every part of the ocean, from the top to the very bottom.
So how will we find her home?
We'll have to look in a lot of places, Peso, and some of them could be dangerous, me hearties. Very dangerous.
I miss my family, and they must be so worried about me. I want to go home.
On my honor as an Octonaut, I promise we'll get you back home. Kwazii, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, our mission is to search the ocean top to bottom for Twinkle's home. Kwazii, Peso, into the guppy.
Aye, Captain.
Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Right away, Cap.
Might as well start at the top.
Oh, there's all kinds of fish up here.
That's because we're in the sunlight zone. The ocean is like a cake with 3 layers. Sunlight zone, twilight zone, midnight zone. The sunlight zone is the top layer.
Aye, it's where most sea creatures live.
This doesn't look like home, and I don't see any other sea stars.
There might be some on that coral reef. Let's take a closer look.
Huh? Ahoy! There be one.
Wow, that's a lot of arms.
Excuse me. Have you seen a sea star that looks like Twinkle here?
Well, that depends. Which one of you is Twinkle? Now, if it's you...
No, I'm a penguin.
Well, that's a relief, because you'd make one silly-looking sea star.
Me, I'm the sea star.
Of course you are. Who said you weren't? Now, I'm a sunflower star myself, and... I'm sorry, what was the question again?
Have you seen a sea star that looks like Twinkle?
Well, why didn't you say so? Now, let's see. Yes, I'm sure I've seen some stars that look like her. If only I could remember where. Maybe it was over there. Or was it there? Oh, wait, I know. It was... Ah!
A porcupine puffer. Puffers eat sea stars. Peso, quick, hide Twinkle.
Nothing here but my hat. Phew. Are you okay?
Yes, but now I really want to go home.
Time to search in deeper water.
Gosh, it's getting dark out there.
That's because we're getting further from the sunlight, down into the twilight zone.
It's too dark for plants to grow, but there are still plenty of animals.
Including sea stars. A vast, mateys. There's a mess of them right there.
Excuse me, I see you're all sea stars.
Nah, we're called brittle stars.
What's it to you?
We're just trying to help our friend Twinkle here find her way home.
But we don't know where that is, matey. Have you seen any sea stars who look like her?
I don't know. She looks a little like my cousin Shirley.
No way. She's got much shorter arms.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, sweetheart. I don't think you're from round here.
Maybe I'll never find my way home.
Don't give up, Twinkle. I've got a feeling we're getting really close to something.
Yow! Woolfield! They eat sea stars too.
This way. Huh? Quick! In there! Sorry, I was only looking.
Phew.
All right, everyone, he's gone. Let's... Oh, look at Twinkle.
What?
Aye, she's glowing.
Doesn't everybody glow in the dark?
No, but most sea creatures who glow in the dark live in the deepest, darkest part of the ocean.
The midnight zone.
It's safe. Back to the gup, Octonauts. Next stop, the Midnight Zone. The Midnight Zone is completely dark. Many of the creatures who live here make their own light, just like Twinkle.
Hey, this is starting to look familiar. Let me see.
No, Twinkle, don't touch that! Hold on, Octonauts. This could get bumpy.
That wasn't supposed to happen, right?
There you go.
Thank you.
Where are we, Captain?
Looks like we've landed at the bottom of a very deep hole in the Midnight Zone.
Wow, it's really dark outside.
The lights are broken.
And inside, too.
The engine's working, but we're not moving. The gut must be wedged in.
Well then, we'll have to go out and unwedge it. Octonauts, let's put on our special deep-sea suits.
But it's blacker than a pirate's teeth out there. Will we have enough light to see what we're doing?
I can help with that.
A little more towards this side, please, Twinkle.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Okay, ready, Octonauts? Now, push! Hey!
Yeah! Well done, me hearties!
The gup is free, but this hole is full of twists and turns.
Aye, we'll need more than the light from one little sea star to get out of here and find Twinkle's family.
Flappity flippers.
Well, I'll be. They look like stars.
They are sea stars.
Twinkle, is that you?
Daddy! Mummy! Granddad!
Where have you been?
We were so worried.
Thank goodness you're home.
Everyone, these are the Octonauts. They helped me find my way home.
That's right. We searched the whole ocean from top to bottom.
Now, if only we could find our way home.
Maybe our new friends can help us.
Daddy, Mummy, we need to get everybody together. The whole family and all our friends.
Right you are, Twinkle.
Ready for liftoff, Octonauts?
Aye, aye,
Captain.
Then let's go. We're heading home.
Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Goodbye, me hearty.
And here's a picture of my little brother Pinto.
Lovely.
Aye.
And here's one of my big brother Pogo.
Ah, you look just like him.
Ha ha, yeah!
Here's me again.
Oh, nice picture, Peso.
Good one, matey.
And here's me, Pinto, Pogo, Pinata, Grandma Perdita, Uncle Pepe, Aunt Pepita, Cousin Petina.
Yeah! There's so many of them. How do you keep track of all those relatives?
Easily. I love having a big family. We all look out for each other.
Captain, it's Dashi. You better come to HQ as fast as you can. There's something you need to see.
We're on our way.
There's a big volcano nearby, and it looks like it's about to erupt.
A volcano? But we're in the middle of the ocean.
There are volcanoes even on the ocean floor, Peso.
See, we're over here in the Octopod, and deep down over here is the volcano.
Right now, incredibly hot lava and steam are building up underneath. Soon, it'll erupt.
And all that hot lava will come bursting up and out into the water.
Wow, that looks dangerous.
It is dangerous, but the volcano is so deep down, we should be safe up here.
I'm worried about all the animals who live around the volcano.
Aye, Captain.
Dashi, sound the Octo Alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, our mission is to get all the creatures away from the volcano as fast as we can. Dashi, Shellington, keep us informed of the volcano's activity.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Kwazii, Peso, into the gup. Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Got it, Cap.
We should see the volcano any second now.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Look, there it is.
Shellington to Captain Barnacles.
Go ahead, Shellington.
Captain, the volcano is getting hotter and the lava is rising. I'm afraid there's not much time before it erupts.
Understood, Shellington. We need to get all the creatures out of here fast. Attention, everyone. This is Captain Barnacles of the Octonauts. You must all leave here right away. The volcano is about to erupt.
Erupt?
Can't go any faster.
Oh no, that sea urchin can't move very fast.
Don't worry. We'll help anyone who's having trouble getting away. Put on your deep sea suits. Kwazii, you take care of the spiky creatures. This grabber could come in handy.
Aye.
Peso, you take care of the slimy creatures with this net.
Got it.
And I'll take care of the creatures hidden in the rocks. Remember, Octonauts, leave no sea creature behind.
Ready.
Ahoy there, urchin! Let's get you to safety.
Oh, thanks.
Aha! There's a slimy one. And it looks like it could use my help. Don't worry. I'm here to help you.
Wow, this is cool.
Help! We're all stuck to this rock like, well, clams stuck to a rock.
Don't worry, if you clams can't get off this rock, then I'll get this rock off the volcano. Whoa!
Oh, hey, so much.
Ah, another slimy creature that might need our help. Excuse me, but shh. There's a volcano.
Quiet. Delicious. I'm a blobfish, and blobfish don't go after food. We wait for it to come to us. I've been watching and waiting for lunch for hours now, and I didn't want to miss it.
Oh, I'm Peso and...
I'm Bob. Bob the blobfish, but you could call me Bob.
Bob, I usually wouldn't interrupt your lunch, but this volcano is going to erupt. Didn't you feel it rumbling?
Oh, I did feel some rumbling, but I thought it was just my tummy.
I'm afraid I need to get you out right away for your own safety.
Well, I can't leave without my brothers, Bob and Bob. We're the 3 blobs named Bob. Bob lives way over that way.
Hey there!
And Bob, he lives way over this way.
Hiya!
We're the 3 Bobcateers. Bob for all and all for Bob.
Peso, we need your help. Someone's hurt down here.
Oh, no!
Don't worry about Bob, and me.
Okay. But please hurry.
No problem. Oh, I mean problem.
Oh, my tentacle! It hurts!
I help any creature who is sick or hurt.
Let's get this off first.
You need a bandage. There. Good as new.
Thanks.
Lean on me, matey. Now let's get you out of here.
Shellington to Captain Barnacles.
Go ahead, Shellington.
Captain, time is running out. The volcano will erupt in the next 5 minutes.
Got it, Shellington. Let's do one last check and make sure everyone's out. Meet back at the Gup A in 3 minutes.
Yes, Captain.
Captain Barnacles to Kwazii. Is everyone out of your area?
Aye, Captain. All clear. Whoa!
Get back to the Gup as fast as you can. Peso, is your area clear?
Yes, Captain. Oh no, they're still here. It's Bob, Bob and Bob. Captain, there are 3 blobfish right over the volcano.
We're on our way, Peso. Come on, Kwazii.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Bob and Bob, but you're so far away.
Bob!
Peso!
We have to get you and your brothers out of here.
Oh, I thought I could do it by myself, but the truth is, I have no muscles. I'm all jiggly like a jelly. I can barely move.
Don't worry, we're here to help.
Shellington to Captain. You should get out of there now.
We're on our way. Peso, you take Bob. Kwazii, you take Bob.
Oh, but what about Bob?
Bob's with me. Octonauts, let's do this.
Oh, tickle, tickle, here. That tickles. Ooh, ooh.
Let's go. Good work, Octonauts.
Yes, sirree, Bob and Bob. It's a good thing the Octonauts got us out of there.
I sure am glad to see you both.
I would visit more often, but it's just so hard for us blobfish to travel.
But look at us now. We're all on holiday together. Hey, thanks, Peso.
No bloblin.
That's good, that.
Come in, Kwazii. Have you collected those seaweed samples?
Aye, Captain, and I'm heading back to the Octopod right now. Huh? Shiver, whiskers. I thought I was a hotshot pilot, but these little fishies put me to shame. Octonauts, can you see this?
They're sardines, Kwazii. Sardines always travel together in a school.
But how do they all stay together?
The scales on sardines' skin help them feel when other sardines are near them. That's how they stay together when they move.
Yow, a triple curlicue with a half-pint squiggle. I've got to try that. Kwazii out! Now I'm gonna show these little fishies some moves of my own! Ha-ha! Get a load of that!
A super fast flip turn with a backwards loop. Not bad. Hey, I topped that.
You're on!
Backwards rollover with a 1.5 inward split! You swim almost as well as a sardine.
You're not too shabby yourself for a little flipper-flapper.
The name's Dina.
Kwazii, maybe we'll have a rematch someday.
You're on. Well, better get back to my school before they... Uh-oh.
Did you lose your school? Well, I'll be glad to help you find them.
No thanks. I'm sure they didn't go too far. Bye, Kwazii.
Bye, Dina. Be careful, matey.
Lunch is served.
Not so fast, ye scurvy shark!
Oh, no, lunch is cancelled.
Thanks, Kwazii. I guess it's not so safe out here without my school.
They say there's safety in numbers.
True. That's why we sardines always travel in large schools. Then, when a fish who wants to eat us shows up, we swim in lots of different directions so it doesn't know who to follow.
Clever. There's only one of me, but I'd be happy to take you safely to your school.
That's very nice of you.
Fast. There they are now. I know a shortcut through this old shipwreck.
What happened?
I'm caught in this old fish net.
Are you hurt, Kwazii?
Nah, I just bumped my head. Don't you worry, I'll get myself out of this mess. Stuck.
Maybe I could chew through the ropes.
No, Dina, you go on ahead, or you'll lose your school again.
Nope. You didn't abandon me when I needed help. I'm staying here with you till I know you're okay.
You're a brave lass, Dina, and a good friend. I better call the Octopod.
What's wrong, Kwazii?
Well, I hit me head, the guppy's trapped, and a little sardine is in danger because she lost her school. Other than that, everything's fine.
Hiya!
Sounds like you need a hand. Dashi, sound the Octo alert.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, we've got an emergency rescue first aid lost sardine situation. Oh, I'll explain on the way. Tweak into the gup D. Peso into the gup E.
Okay,
Righto, Captain.
Dashi, open the octo hatch.
I'm on it, Captain.
Kwazii, your school is here.
Aye, you could call them that.
How's your head, Kwazii? Do you feel dizzy? Sleepy? How many fingers am I holding up?
That's a trick question. You don't have any fingers.
Great. You don't seem hurt, but I'm still going to check you over as soon as I can get in there.
That's where I come in.
Thanks, everybody. But where are me manners? Octonauts, meet my new friend Dina. Dina, Octonauts.
Hi, everybody. Sorry if I caused any trouble.
Nonsense. The Octonauts are always happy to help. Kwazii, which way was the sardine school heading?
They went that way, but they could be anywhere by now.
Barnacles to Shellington. We've lost track of the sardines. Is there anything that could help us find them again?
Yes, Captain. I believe we can find the sardines by listening for their burping sound.
Sardines burp?
Actually, yes. Sardines and many other fish swallow air to help them stay afloat. But when they want to sink lower, they burp the air out again.
Captain, you should be able to pick up the burping sound on the gup's underwater microphone.
Now, just listen and be very quiet.
I don't suppose the sardines are taking a nap.
No, that's just an elephant seal snoring.
What's that, Shellington?
That's just a crab clicking its claws.
Ah, burping. Dashy, can you tell us where it's coming from?
I'm on it, Captain. Straight ahead, near a coral reef.
Then that's where we're heading. Barnacles out. Dina, we may have found your school.
That's good news. Best be on your way, Dina.
But I don't want to leave you here, Kwazii.
I'll be fine. I'm with my school, remember? And you need to be with yours. Go on now.
Thanks, Kwazii, for all your help.
Anytime. Stay safe out there.
Just follow me, Dina. The burping's getting louder. We must be getting close. Don't tell me seahorses burp too, Shellington.
Actually, lots of fish do, Captain. We must have picked up seahorse burps instead of sardine burps.
What if my school is so far away we never find them?
Captain, the burps you hear now are coming from somewhere above you.
This could be your school, Dina. Let's go. We must be very close now.
My school! I can feel them with the scales on my skin. There they are! Oops. Almost forgot to say thank you. And please thank Kwazii for me.
Don't mention it, Dina. Helping sea creatures is what we do. Bye, Dina. I'll let Kwazii know you're all right.
There you go, Kwaz. You're free.
Come in, Kwazii. We found Dina's school and she's safe and sound.
That's happy news indeed, Captain.
Everything looks good here. See you back at the Octopod.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner is served.
That shark looks hungry for sardines. I've got to help them.
Oh no!
They're swimming in different directions to confuse the shark. Uh-oh. More sharks. Looks like the sardines could use some backup. Calling all gups. Sardines in trouble. Octonauts, I don't know if I can hold them off by myself for much longer.
You won't need to, Captain.
Octonauts, follow the sardines' lead. Swirl and confuse.
Over here.
This way. Catch me if you can.
That way. Oh. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner cancelled.
Hooray!
Kwazii, I'm so glad you're okay.
And I'm glad you're okay. I guess we both needed our schools to help us.
Excuse me.
It's just a small bruise. If you stay off the claw for a day or two, it'll start to feel much better.
Oh, thanks, Peso.
Who's next? Wow, what pretty little fish. What kind are you?
Oh, these are Humu Nuku Apwata.
Humu Nuku water?
No, Humu Nuku Apwata. It's their Hawaiian name. Repeat after me. Humu.
Humu.
Nuku.
Nuku.
Apwa.
Apwa.
Ah. That's it. Now, just put it all together.
Humu Nuku pupu nu wa
Excuse me. Why don't you just call us Humu Humus for short?
Oh, righto. Humu achoo!
Oh!
It's okay. I only sneezed.
Humu Humus get scared very easily, Peso. We need to be calm and quiet.
Hello. My name's Peso.
And I'm Shellington.
Aloha. My name's Hank.
Aloha, Hank. What can we do for you today?
We're here for a checkup.
All right. Just open wide and say ah.
There's Peso and Shellington. I'll show them a few of my moves. Avast, mateys!
A shark! Quick, hide, chaps!
No, that's not a shark. It's just my friend, Kwazii. Oh no, I forgot to close the octo hatch.
Dashi, what's going on?
Some kind of little fish are swimming into the octopod, Captain, and they're getting inside everything.
Oh!
We've got a fish in the toilet.
Hold on, Tweak. It's not just the toilet.
Captain, this isn't good for the fish.
Or the ship. Dashi, sound the octopus. Huh?
You want me to sound the octopus?
No, Dashi. Sound the octo alert. Octonauts to the HQ. Octonauts, we have a very big problem caused by some very small creatures. Lots of tiny fish have swum into the octopod.
They're inside all the pipes, hoses and tanks. Basically, anything with water in it.
Oh no, they could get hurt.
Ah, who are the little fellas anyway?
They're Humu Nuku Apwa'a.
What? Humu Nuku Kukapuka Wata Hudabudu?
Humu Nuku Apwa'a. When something scares them, they quickly hide in small spaces, then stay in there till it's safe to come out again.
Who would want to scare these cute little fishies?
Actually, it was you, Kwazii.
Me?
Yes. The Humus thought that the guppy was a shark. That's why they swam into the octopod.
Oh, sorry, little fishies.
Octonauts, let's split up. We've got to get the Humus out now. Ahoy there, Humus. There's nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to fear.
Oh, that's right. Humus can blow strong jets of water from their mouths.
Now you tell me.
That's funny. Water in the face.
Come here, little fish. Huh? Hank? Is that you? Wait! Hank, it's me, Peso. Hank, that wasn't a shark you saw in the water. It was just the guppy. One of our ships that looks like a shark.
Are you sure?
I promise. It really is safe to come out.
Well, okay. Just a second. My fin is, a bit stuck in here. Oh. When I get scared, a fin goes up on my back and locks me into my hiding place.
Just relax. Let your fin go down.
All right. Thanks, Peso. And sorry about squirting you back there.
That's okay. But we have to get the rest of your friends to come out of their hiding places before one of them gets hurt. Can you help us?
Absolutely. I'll just tell them all that it's safe.
Great. Thank you, Hank.
Hello in there. It's me, Hank. There's no shark. You can come out now. I want to come out, but I can't. My fin is stuck.
I'm stuck too.
Me too. Get me out. I can't move.
Uh-oh. Come on, Hank. Captain.
What is it, Peso?
We've got a problem. The Humu Humus can't seem to leave the Octopod. They're stuck in the pipes.
Aye. Whenever we get close to the little fishies, they dive back into the pipes and wedge themselves in even deeper.
But what can we do? None of us are small enough to climb in there and pull them out.
That's it. We'll flush them out.
We're gonna flush all the toilets?
Not just the toilets, Kwazii. If we can push even more water through the pipes at the same time, it might flush the Humu Humus out.
And they can ride the wave out into the ocean. Yow!
Octonauts, let's do this. Okay, everyone, are you all ready?
Yes, sir.
Sure thing, Cap.
At the ready.
Aye, matey.
Ready to flush.
Ready when you are, Captain.
Me too. Okay, Octonauts. And now, Dashy, empty the water cooler. Kwazii, run the water. Tunip, turn on the hose. Tweak, Inkling, empty the tanks. Peso, empty the sickbay tank.
See you back in the ocean, Hank.
Will do. See you soon, Peso. Tweak, empty the launch bay tank. Most of the Humu Humus are still stuck. What did I forget? Ah! Shellington, flush the toilet now!
Is everybody out, Hank?
Yep, that's everybody. Thanks, Octonauts. Goodbye.
Hank, wait. There's something we haven't finished yet.
There is?
Yes, I'm still your medic, remember? I need to do a checkup for you and all the other Humu Nuku Nuku Wapua'a.
Peso, you finally said it.
You're right. Humu Nuku Nuku Wapua'a. Now you say Apua'a.
Apua'a. That was fun.
There, that should do it. The guppy's all fixed up again.
Aye, Tweak. She looks better than ever.
And take a look. I added this special turbo button. It'll give you an extra burst of power if you're in an emergency.
Aye, or a race. I can't wait to take her out for a little test drive. Open the octo hatch, me hearty!
Okay. But, Kwazii, use that turbo button only in an emergency!
I better make sure this thing works.
Captain, you've got to see this. There's something big out there on the storm tracker.
Activating octoscope. It's a big storm, and it's heading straight for us. Dashi, sound the octo alert. Octonauts, to the HQ. Octonauts, we have to get the Octopod ready before this storm gets here.
If a storm is big above water, it'll be just as big below water, too.
Dashi, let us know when the storm gets closer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Peso, close all the outer portals.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Tweak, pull in the Octopod arms.
Aye, aye, sir.
And Kwazii, start turning off the engines so we can... Kwazii? Where is Kwazii anyway?
He's test driving the Gut B. Outside.
Whoa! Cool!
Avast! Reef lobster overboard! Don't worry, little lobster. I'll help ya.
Kwazii, this is Dashi. You have to return to the Octopod now. There's a dangerous storm coming. Hello? Can you hear me?
There you go.
Thanks, Mr. Octonaut.
Oh, it's nothing. Stick close to your family. Whoa! That's a big family. Where's everybody going?
Out of the reef to deeper water. That way we'll be safe from the big storm.
Big storm? What big storm?
The one that's heading this way, mister.
If there's a storm coming, I better make sure everyone in the reef is safe. So long, matey. Yow! You sure have a big grip for a little lobster.
Thanks, mister. See ya. Mom! Mom! He said I have a big grip.
That's nice, dear.
Kwazii, can you hear me? This is urgent. There's a big storm on the way, and you've got to get back to the Octopod before it gets here.
Aye. Just let me do a quick check of the reef to make sure everyone's safe. Don't worry, Captain. I'll get back before the storm gets here.
Captain, the storm is coming quickly. It's only 10 minutes away.
Kwazii, we'll keep the Octo hatch open for as long as we can.
Thanks, Captain. Yow! Sea urchin in trouble.
Kwazii, the storm is 9 minutes away.
Aye, aye. all done. I'm heading home. Farewell!
Only 7 minutes.
Come on, Guppy! You can do it! Time for turbo power!
Kwazii, can you hear me? Get back to the Octopod now. Can you hear me?
Captain,
Only 5 minutes till the storm gets here.
Ah. Twig, get the Gup C ready. I'm going after him. Be ready to close the Octa hatch the second we're back inside. I'm almost with you, Kwazii. Tow line, go! Got it.
Captain, only 3 minutes until the storm is here.
We'll make it. A lobster tow line.
It might just work.
Captain, only 1 minute left.
Thanks, Dashi.
The water's starting to
Come in the Octa hatch. We have to close it.
No, Twig, wait. Keep the Octa hatch open. We're coming in. Stand by to close the Octa hatch. We'll be home in 10, 9, 8.
Hold on tight,
7,
little lobster!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You gave us a real scare.
If it weren't for this little lobster's big grip, yow!
We wouldn't have made it back.
Oh, it was nothing. Hey, this is a great place to stay safe in a storm.
That was some test drive, Kwazii. Looks like I have a lot of work to do. But first, would anybody like some hot chocolate?
Aye, aye!
Me too.
Extra marshmallows for me.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Oh no, what happened to you?
The reef. I got knocked off of the reef.
Don't worry. My name's Peso, and I help any creature who's hurt or sick. May I examine you?
Oh, so polite. I like this one. Examine away.
What's going on here? That does sound strange. We'll need to take an X-ray to see what's going on in there. Flappity flippers. There's a tiny shrimp inside you.
And there's a sea star and a snail.
There are all kinds of tiny creatures inside you.
Of course there are. I'm a sea sponge. Oh, but I feel like there's something inside me that doesn't belong.
Shellington, we need you in the sick bay right away.
Oh, this is wonderful. I've never seen a finer example of commensalism.
Co-whatalism?
commensalism. It means that all the little creatures inside the sponge get a safe place to live, even though the sponge doesn't get anything from them.
It's not for nothing they call us sponges the hotels of the sea.
And it doesn't bother you?
Not at all. I've never had any problems. Oh, until today.
Yes, and if the sponge isn't happy, we aren't happy.
Oh.
Where are we anyway?
Yeah, nobody bothered to ask us before they yanked us off our reef and stuck us in this pan.
And what's with all the poking and prodding and light shining in me eyes?
Well, say.
This used to be a nice place to live. Come on, everybody, let's get out of here.
Uh-oh, they're running out of room.
We need to find places to put all these creatures fast. Sorry. Careful now.
Finally, a room with a view.
That's the last one, Peso.
Do you feel any better now that everybody's out?
No, there's still something in there.
What could it be?
I don't know, but there's only one way to find out. We've got to take a closer look inside. Tunip, spongescope, please. All right, this shouldn't hurt, but you may feel a little tickle. Having a look in. No?
See anything yet, Peso?
Aha!
Shellington, what is that creature?
It looks like a louse. A whale louse.
What are you looking at?
A louse. No wonder I'm feeling so lousy. That thing doesn't belong inside of me.
You're telling me?
He doesn't look like he's feeling very well either.
Of course he isn't. Whale lice can only survive on whales, not inside sponges.
Excuse me, Mr. Louse, but we need to get you out of this sponge right away.
Oh, no way. I'm a whale louse. I ain't leaving until somebody finds me a whale to live on.
Captain, the sponge won't feel better until the louse is out of her, and the louse won't feel better until he's back on a whale.
Then there's only one thing to do. Peso, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the HQ. Octonauts, we have to find a whale for a sick whale louse.
And we need to find it fast. Both the sponge and the louse are feeling worse and worse.
There'll be plenty of whales swimming these waters. We'll find the nearest one and give the little castaway a home to call his own.
Oh, it's not that simple, Kwazii. Different kinds of whale lice live on different kinds of whale. We have to work out which whale species this louse came from.
I'm running a scan now. There. Looks like this louse came from a sperm whale.
There's no time to lose. Octonauts, let's do this.
Don't worry, we'll have this louse out of you in no time, just as soon as we find him a sperm whale.
There's something big coming up.
Avast! It's a whale!
Oh, but it's a blue whale, not a sperm whale.
Keep looking, everyone.
There!
Nope, that's a humpback whale.
I knew that.
Oh, I'm starting to feel a little faint.
Oh, you're feeling faint? How do you think I feel?
Hurry, Captain. They're getting worse.
We're coming up on another whale now.
I can't tell what kind it is, Captain. It's a sperm whale.
Excellent. Peso, you'd better suit up and... Whoa!
Hey, you stay away from my baby.
Oh, the whale's mother. Sperm whales will do anything to protect their young.
Hang on, everyone! Whoa!
The mother whale's not giving up.
Peso, Kwazii, I'll keep her distracted. You get the louse on her.
But how are we going to do that?
All right, get ready, matey. Penguin away!
Okay, Mr. Louse, this is it.
I don't know if I can make it.
Oh, for goodness sake.
But this is where you belong, on a sperm whale.
I'm just too weak.
Hurry, Peso. I don't know how long I can keep her distracted.
I've run into some complications, Captain. I'm going to have to perform an emergency lousectomy.
Lousectomy?
But I'll need my medical bag.
Just tell me what you need, matey.
Tweezers, Kwazii. I need tweezers. Now I can't see inside you, so let me know when I'm getting close.
A little to the left.
Steady.
Oh, too far left. Now to the right.
Steady.
You've almost got him.
Steady. And gotcha!
Hey, I'm home.
How do you feel?
Oh, now that I'm back on a whale, I feel great. Thanks, Doc.
And what about you?
I feel great.
Captain, the louse is on the whale. I repeat, the louse is on the whale. Both he and Sponge are doing fine.
Great work, Peso.
This is fascinating. Another example of commensalism. The louse gets a home and the whale doesn't mind at all.
But she does mind us being this close to her baby. We need to get out of here.
Everybody ready?
Ready.
Ready, matey.
Clear!
Gotcha!
And stay away.
It's good to be back, honey.
Well, now, easy now. Come on, no shoving. One at a time, please.
Hello there. Come on in now.
Oh, good to see you again.
Home sweet home.
Look at these broken rocks. The whale must have brushed against the reef here.
Aye, the louse must have fallen off when the whale knocked the sponge loose.
Well, now they're both back where they belong. Healthy and happy and... Excuse me! Got room for a few more in there.
Of course. As long as you're not a whale louse, I don't mind at all.
Come on, fellas. In we go.
It's a wiggly one.
Say ah, please.
Ah.
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 You're both perfectly healthy. Captain, these sea cucumbers can go back to their rocks now.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks.
Hey, man. I could use a checkup.
Of course. What's your name?
My name's Dorian. Careful now. I'm an old jelly.
I'll be very careful.
I could use a little snacky snack.
Oh, no!
Oh, this is too scary for an old jelly like me.
Huh? Now, where'd that jelly go?
Dorian, is that you? What happened to your tentacles? Are you all right? Do you need help? Captain, Kwazii, follow that baby jellyfish.
Why are we chasing after a little baby jellyfish?
A couple of minutes ago, he was a grown-up jelly, but then he turned into a baby.
But grown-ups don't turn into babies.
But I saw it with my own eyes.
I know who might be able to explain it. Shellington?
Shellington here, Captain.
Shellington, take a look at this.
That's a baby jellyfish, Captain.
Yes, but a few minutes ago, he was a grown-up jellyfish. He was frightened by a sea turtle, and then something very strange happened.
The grown-up jellyfish changed into a baby jellyfish.
Yes.
Jumping immortal jellyfish! Don't lose sight of that baby jelly! Right, I'll need my nightcap. I mean my notecap. I mean my notebook.
Huh?
Oh! Tunip, sound the octo alert! Octonauts, to the jelly bay!
The jelly bay?
Thanks, Tunip. One more time. Octonauts, to the launch bay!
Shellington, what's going on?
Captain, this is so exciting. You found an immortal jellyfish. You still have him, don't you?
Right here, safe and sound.
What's so exciting about it, matey?
An immortal jellyfish can do something no other creature can do. Turn back into a baby and start its life all over again.
So that means an immortal jelly can live forever?
Yes, unless something eats it.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Captain, the immortal jelly is the only creature in the world who makes this amazing change. I've never had the chance to see one for myself.
Until now, we'll keep this baby immortal jelly safe until you can get here.
Thank you, Captain. Octonauts, let's do this. Wait, where's my notebook? And my magnifying glass? Thanks, Tunip. No, I'll drive. Tweak, open the octo hatch.
Be careful, Shellington.
Oh, don't worry. Right. That's better. Captain, I'm on my way. I'll be there as fast as I can.
All right, Shellington, but don't worry. We'll take good care of this baby jelly.
Now all we have to do is to wait for Shellington.
Shellington. Oh, where are all those bubbles coming from?
Oh no! Where's Dorian?
There, mateys!
We've got to catch that jelly before the whale swallows it.
No, it's heading for the whale's mouth.
Time for some tickling.
Tickling?
We'll tickle the whale to keep his mouth open long enough to grab the baby jelly. Kwazii, you take the tail, I'll take the belly, and Peso...
I'll take the jelly.
Let's go. Activate tickle.
Yeah, got you.
Hey! Whoa, you guys. Now that was a good laugh.
Phew.
Shellington to Captain Barnacles.
Come in, Shellington.
How's the baby immortal jelly?
Oh, he's doing just fine.
Except that he almost got swallowed by a whale.
Swallowed by a whale?
Don't worry, the baby jelly is safe and sound.
It might be a good idea to set him down somewhere on a nice, secure rock.
Rock?
Yes, a growing jelly goes through big changes. First, the baby attaches to a rock. Next, it turns into a polyp. And then the polyp turns into the grown-up jelly.
Understood. We'll find a rock then.
And I'll see you soon, Captain. Shellington, out! Out of the way! Oh. I'll just get us going again. The gup's not working. We need another way to travel. Swimming will take too long. Booster packs. Good thinking, Tunip. Activate booster packs. Wait for me! Should take long. No!
This looks like a good spot for the baby jelly.
Here you go.
I think he likes it, matey.
Wow! Yeah, man! No, that's more like it.
Dorian, is that you?
Of course it's me, man. I've just been going through some changes, that's all. I've gone from a baby to a polyp, and it won't be long until I'm all grown up again.
I hope Shellington gets here in time to see it happen.
Not far. No. Let's boost our speed. Oh no, I broke the booster packs. I'm sorry, Tunip. Tunip? Oh, good thinking, Tunip. To the coral reef, please.
Next stop, the coral reef. And you better hold on tight.
What is it, Dorian?
I'm feeling a little funny.
You don't have a fever. Does anything hurt?
Are you hungry?
Or sleepy?
No, man. It's like I need to sneeze or a hiccup or make a change. Oh, this is it.
Shiver me whiskers!
Look at me. I'm all grown up.
And Shellington missed it, Captain.
Captain, I'm here!
Oh no, that sailfish is coming right for me.
Oh, amazing! I got to see him turn into a baby jelly right before my eyes.
You got here just in time, Shellington.
Well, we hit a teeny bump here and there, but mostly it was smooth sailing. Right, Tunip?
Everything's loaded into the duck, Captain. Ready to go down to the bottom of the trench.
Thanks, Kwazii. Tweak, we're heading down to the Octo Lab with the new wires.
Thanks, Cap. I really need him to get the electrical system working again down here.
It must be tough to work in the dark.
Well, the emergency lights are on.
Oops. Sorry.
Let's just say it'll be nice to have the regular lights on again, Cap.
We're on our way. Tunip, open the Octo hatch.
It looks so empty.
Aye, matey. But who knows what's lurking out there in the darkness? What was that? Flashing lights. Could be some kind of warning.
Or maybe someone needs help.
Kwazii, Peso, let's investigate. I don't see anything.
No more strange flashing lights.
Aye, but it's quiet. Too Quiet.
Oh! Whoa!
It's an ambush! Flippity flippers!
Cover me, boys! I'm going in! Mayday! Mayday! Oh, the enemy's got me, boys!
We're coming, Captain.
We're no enemy. We are the Octonauts. Sorry we scared you.
What the? No more flares, boys! They're friendlies!
No kidding.
I'm Captain Barnacles, and this is Kwazii and Peso.
Well, we're the bomber worms. Dino?
How you doing?
Rich?
Lovely to meet you.
Amarillo? Howdy! And the newest member of the... Hey, say, where's Jimmy boy?
Permission to speak, sir. Jimmy and I kind of crashed into each other. I said, "You okay, kid?" He said, "Don't worry about me. Save the captain." And that was the last I saw of him.
He must have sunk to the bottom, sir.
Sure gonna miss that kid.
What in tarnation? Now look here, son. I've never left a worm behind, and I ain't gonna start now.
Well, yes, I feel the same way about my team.
Trouble is, we bomber worms spend our whole lives floating around here in the middle of the trench.
And we never go all the way down to the seafloor.
Got that right. Once Jimmy hits bottom, we might never find him. Who knows what's down there?
Don't worry, Dino. We can help you find him. Octonauts, to your stations. Come in, Octolab. Octolab, do you read me?
We're still running on emergency power, and it's messing with our radio. Go ahead, Cap.
There's a hurt bomber worm named Jimmy, and he's sinking to the bottom of this trench. He could be near you.
Oh no, there's not much food down here, which means there are lots of hungry creatures who'd love to eat him for dinner.
Then we'll have to find him before they do. Dashie, Shellington, search the area near the Octolab right away.
We're on it, Captain.
When we reach the bottom, Kwazii, Peso, and the bomber worms will look for Jimmy as well. Octonauts,
bomber worms, let's do this.
Oh, gee.
Well, this looks yummy.
Oh no.
I don't like bright lights. You're lucky I don't like to move around much either.
Oh, phew. That was close. Ouch. Can't swim. Now what do I do?
Okay, start your search. I'll drop off Tweak's wires and join you as soon as I can.
Yo, Jimmy! We're coming! Just have to hope the kid can hear us. Send up one of his flares.
Assuming he's got any left.
What do you mean?
We bomber worms each have 8 flares. Once he runs out, Jimmy won't be able to signal us or defend himself.
Why can't he just grow more flares?
It takes time to grow more, but he don't have that kind of time. All right, boys, let's keep moving.
Jimmy!
Jimmy, we're on our way.
Jimmy, where are you?
Barnacles to Dashie and Shellington. Any sign of the missing bomber worm?
Not yet, Captain, but we definitely found several creatures who might try to eat him.
One anglerfish, a couple of gulper eels, some giant isopods, and
a vampire squid.
Keep searching, you two. We need to find Jimmy before any of those creatures do.
Jimmy! Where are you, boy?
Guys, over here!
Jimmy! Where are you, boy?
Golly, they're too far away. And I only have 2 flares left. Don't think they saw that one. Better make this one count. Here goes.
Jimmy!
Look! There! A flare!
Food? Food? Oh!
Food? Oh,
Hang on! I'll be right with you. Come on.
There he is!
Guys, I can't believe you found me.
Relax, son. You're doing fine. Ain't that right, Doc?
I have to get him back to the Octolab. He needs special treatment, but then he'll be as good as new.
You see, you're home free.
Not quite, Cap. We got company.
Let's move out.
Not yet. I need to attach a splint to hold Jimmy's tail before I can move him.
Kwazii to Captain Barnacles. The good news is we found Jimmy. The bad news is we're surrounded by a pack of hungry creatures.
Kwazii, you and the bomber worms hold off those creatures. We're on our way. Tweak, prepare the Octomax suits.
Come and get me, gulper eels!
All right, boys. Dive bomb formation. Circle maneuvers.
How's it going, Peso?
Think he's okay to move now?
Hot diggity! They're coming back for more!
Then we got here just in time.
What tarnation are those?
Fish biscuits for those hungry critters.
Let's get Jimmy out of here.
Uh-oh, we're all out of fish biscuits.
And we're all out of flares.
How about a ride? Everyone, grab hold and hang on.
They're following us, Captain.
And they're bringing friends. Oh, this way now.
Skeleton, any ideas what will keep these creatures back long enough to get everyone to safety?
Well, Captain, they really don't like to be seen. They prefer darkness.
Barnacles to Tweak. How soon can you turn on the lights?
Almost ready, Cap.
Excellent. Now wait for my signal. 3, 2, 1, lights!
Swim away!
Good work, everyone. All right, Peso, let's get Jimmy into the Octolab for his treatment.
Well, Doc, how's my boy Jimmy?
He's as good as new. I feel great, fellas.
Jimmy! Thanks for all your help, Captain Barnacles.
Glad to help a fellow captain.
Well then, looks like it's time for us to head back up where we belong. Plumber worms away!
Oh, that was my lunch. Could someone help a blobfish out?
Veggie-bot?
Blobtastic.
All right, settle in, everyone. The Vegimals have prepared hot chocolate. Oh, and kelp cakes. Thanks, Tunip.
Thanks for the snacks, matey. But what are we here to see?
Quite an amazing sight, actually.
And that is?
Dashie set up the remote cameras on the beach so we wouldn't miss a thing.
Shiver me whiskers. What won't we be missing?
Why, the baby sea turtles, of course.
Oh. Carry on, matey.
Right now, the turtles are still in their eggs, in nests buried under the sand. I'll show you how they got there, Tunip. This is a video we took 8 weeks ago. The mother sea turtles swim up onto the beach at night to lay their eggs. It's the only time they ever leave the water. And this is the same beach right now. The eggs have been under the sand all this time and should be ready to hatch at any moment.
And we get to watch it happen. I can't wait.
Nothing's happening, matey.
Well, one can never be exactly sure when the eggs will hatch. It could be a few more minutes. Or a few more days.
Days?
Have patience, everyone. I'm sure it'll be well worth the wait.
What is it?
Are the eggs hatching?
No, it's the wave tracker. A really big wave is in the area. It's moving fast and it's heading for the beach.
Flappity flippers, what about the eggs?
They'll be washed away.
Chopper! Won't they be safe buried under the sand?
Sea turtle eggs are very sensitive. If they get too wet, they'll never hatch. Then we'd better do something. Dashi, sound the Octo alert. Octonauts, to the launch bay. Octonauts, we have to rescue those eggs before the wave hits the beach.
Once we've gathered up the eggs, we'll need to move them to a new beach, fast.
Don't you worry about that, Shellington. We'll be ready. Come on, Tunip.
Everybody else, into the gup eggs. Right, we need to remove the turtle eggs from their nests and place them in these special transport containers.
Please be careful. The eggs are very delicate and extremely sensitive to hot or cold.
Yeah, fussy little things, aren't they?
They are, Kwazii. If they get too hot or too cold, they won't hatch.
We'll be very careful.
The wave is moving in fast. We'd better hurry. Octonauts, load those eggs.
That's the last one, Captain.
Good. The wave is almost here. Tweak, we're ready for the Gup H.
Roger that, Cap. Here we come. Lower tow lines, Tunip. Roger, roger.
All right, Octonauts, hook them up. Tweak, all lines are secure.
Thanks, Cap. We'll get those eggs to safety faster and you can say bunch of munchy crunchy.
Hold on, Tweak.
Oh, good catch, Gruber. This one nearly got away from us. There.
Here comes the wave.
Everyone, into the Gup, now! Brace yourselves. Is everyone all right?
Just a little dizzy, Captain.
Yow! And ready to go again.
Captain, the turtle eggs aren't out of danger yet. We have to get them to a new beach right away. This one is too wet.
I think we may have found one, Shellington. Sending you some pictures now.
Ah, it seems to have everything the turtles need. The right sand, the right slope, and the right distance from the water.
Perfect. Tweak, send us the location and we'll meet there to make new nests for the eggs. Octonauts, let's do this.
I think that does it. The eggs are all safely under the sand.
Good work, Octonauts. I suppose there's nothing left to do now but wait for the eggs to hatch.
Yeah, more waiting.
I don't think we'll be waiting long, Kwazii. Look.
They're hatching. Oh, that's wonderful.
Maybe not. Sea turtle eggs usually hatch at night when there are fewer predators around to eat them. This beach must be colder than their old beach, which is making them think it's night time.
Turtles?
Wow!
Amazing!
Oh, just wonderful.
Look at them! Huh? You're the little guy that almost got left behind. There you go.
Hey, put that back. I can do it myself.
Oh, sorry, matey. Just trying to help.
Thanks, but I don't need help. We sea turtles got to do this on our own. Uh-oh, I don't know what those things are, but they sound hungry. Gotta go.
He's right. Those seagulls would love to have a baby sea turtle for a snack.
Then it's up to us to make sure the turtles make it to the water safely. Vegemals, are there any fish biscuits in the Gup X? We'll need all the fish biscuits you've got to keep these gulls distracted.
Have reached the water.
Keep it up, everyone. We just have to keep these gulls busy until all the baby turtles are in the ocean.
Oh, me, oh, my. One of the baby turtles is going off course.
Captain, it's your octocompass.
Huh?
Baby turtles use light to find their way to the water. The light bouncing off your compass must be confusing him.
Keep the gulls away from him.
Ha-ha! Leave that to me, Captain! Yow! Feeding time, gulls! Take the biscuit! Ha! Wah! Woo! Take that!
I'm sorry, little turtle. I didn't mean to confuse you.
There sure are a lot of not turtles on this beach.
Oh, so it's you again. Don't worry, I've got you, little matey.
Be careful, Kwazii. His shell's not fully hardened yet.
Then I'll call you Soft Shell.
Good name, but could you please put me down? I want to get to the water all by myself. That's what we turtles do.
There you go, Soft Shell. Just a little further.
Thanks. Now no more helping me. I'm almost
Oh, no, you don't. Captain, that seagull's getting away with Soft Shell.
Tweak, follow that bird.
We're hot on his tail feathers, Cap.
If I'd known this was going to happen, I'd have stayed in my egg.
Tunip, what are you... Oh, I get it.
Soft Shell, you're okay.
Take me to the water's edge, please. Exactly where I left off. There! I did it! All by myself. Well, almost. Thanks, Octonauts.
See you later,
Bye-bye.
Congratulations.
Good luck out there. Nice work today, Octonauts. Those baby sea turtles are off to a good start.
So, what happens to them now, Shellington?
Well, they'll swim far out to sea and get bigger and bigger until it's time for them to return to this very beach and lay eggs of their own.
How long does that take?
About 15 to 20 years.
Yeah! That's a long time to wait.
Sorry, Gruber. I don't think we have enough fish biscuits to last that long.
I'm Captain Barnacles.
Aye, matey.
Come on, everyone join in.
Right, let's go.